Have you ever felt that unsettling creak in your joints, that sudden fear of a fall, or a nagging ache that whispers you're not as sturdy as you used to be? What if I told you that the breakfast you believe is healthy might be the very thing silently chipping away at your bones, day by day? This isn't just about aging, it's about a hidden danger on your plate. Stick with me, because today we're going to uncover this threat and completely transform your mornings for good. If you're ready to reclaim your strength and build a future of vibrant longevity, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments where you're watching from so I can give you a shout out. Let's be honest with each other for a moment. We often think of our bones as this solid, unchanging framework, like the studs in a house. But the truth is, they are a living, breathing part of us, constantly remodeling themselves. Especially for us seniors, this process can become a bit one-sided, with more bone being lost than gained. This isn't a life sentence to fragility, though. It's a call to action, and that action starts first thing in the morning. It's about taking control of your well-being, one delicious bite at a time, ensuring your journey of healthy aging is filled with vigor. I want you to meet my friend, Dr. Henry. He's a brilliant physician who specializes in the health of seniors, and he shared a story that truly opened my eyes. A lovely woman came to him, worried about her constant fatigue and the persistent aches that had become her new normal. She was convinced it was just a non-negotiable part of getting older. But Dr. Henry, with his empathetic approach, looked a little deeper. He didn't just see a patient. He saw a person whose daily habits were holding her back from true happiness and quality of life. He gently asked her, "What do you have for breakfast?" She replied, with a hint of pride, that she had a simple cup of coffee and a couple of plain cookies. Quick, easy, and what she'd done for years. On the surface, it seems harmless, right? But Dr. Henry knew that this seemingly innocent meal was the culprit. It was starving her bones of the crucial nutrients, calcium, protein, and vitamin D, that are the bedrock of strength and independence. Her body was sending out distress signals, and it all started with her breakfast plate. This is a story I hear variations of all the time. Good people, wonderful seniors, who are trying to do the right thing, unknowingly sabotaging their own health. They're investing in what they think are healthy habits, but they're missing a key piece of the puzzle. This lack of knowledge can be the biggest barrier to achieving the longevity and well-being we all deserve. It's not about blame, it's about empowerment. It's about finally understanding how your nutrition directly impacts your ability to live a full, active life. So let's pull back the curtain on some of these common breakfast blunders. The first one is a biggie: eating way too little. That cup of coffee and out-the-door mentality that many of us adopted in our busy younger years just doesn't serve us anymore. It's like trying to run a car on fumes. Your body, and especially your bones, needs substantial fuel to start the day. This habit, more than anything, sets you up for a deficit that's hard to recover from, impacting your energy and long-term health. Think about it this way. Your body has been fasting all night while you sleep, repairing and regenerating. When you wake up, your bones are crying out for building materials. If all you give them is a splash of caffeine, you're essentially telling your body, "Sorry, no supplies today. Just break down what you already have." This can lead to a gradual weakening, a slow erosion of that precious bone density that is so vital for maintaining our independence and avoiding injury. True nutrition isn't about restriction, it's about abundance. Another trap that's incredibly easy to fall into is starting the day with ultra-processed foods. I'm talking about those sugary cereals that promise all sorts of vitamins, but are mostly just candy in a box, or those convenient packaged muffins, sweet rolls, and white bread. They give you a quick burst of energy, a little spike of happiness, but what follows is a crash that leaves you feeling sluggish and can be detrimental to your long-term health and your goals for healthy aging. Here's the inside scoop. These foods are often loaded with sugar and refined carbohydrates, which can actually promote inflammation throughout your body. Inflammation is like a constant low-grade fire that can interfere with how your body uses nutrients. Specifically, an excess of sugar can hamper your body's ability to absorb calcium, the absolute cornerstone of bone health. So, while you think you're eating, you're actually creating a roadblock for the very minerals your bones need. It's a classic case of one step forward, two steps back in your journey toward well-being. Now, if you're serious about mastering your nutrition and building truly resilient healthy habits, it goes beyond just breakfast. It involves understanding the interplay of diet, exercise, and maintaining an active mind. To help you on this path, I've poured years of knowledge, inspired by experts like Dr. Henry, into a comprehensive guide called Wellness and Aging: Valuable Tips for Seniors. It's designed to be your companion for longevity. You can find the link to get your copy in the first pinned comment below. Let's tackle another common misconception: the fear of dairy. So many seniors I talk to have cut out milk, cheese, and yogurt because they heard somewhere it's bad for them, or they assume they can't digest it anymore. While it's true that some people are lactose intolerant, it's not a universal rule. Often, it's about choosing the right kind of dairy and consuming it in the right amounts. Completely eliminating this food group without a proper substitute can leave a huge gap in your nutrition, especially when it comes to calcium and vitamin D. Instead of a blanket ban, it's about being a smart consumer. For instance, many people who have trouble with milk find that they can tolerate yogurt or kefir perfectly well, thanks to the probiotics that help break down the lactose. Or perhaps choosing a high-quality, fortified milk is the answer. The goal isn't to create rigid, restrictive rules, but to find what works for your body to support your health and quality of life. Denying yourself these nutrient powerhouses without good reason could be a missed opportunity for stronger bones. And what about the fruit-only breakfast? It sounds like the peak of healthy eating, doesn't it? A beautiful bowl of fresh berries, melon, and oranges. It's vibrant, it's natural, and it's full of vitamins. However, here's the catch. On its own, it's an incomplete meal for your bones. While the vitamin C in fruits is fantastic for helping build collagen, the protein matrix of your bones, it's missing two key players in the game of bone health: substantial protein and healthy fats. Think of it like building a house. The vitamin C is like the crew of workers, but you still need the bricks and mortar, the protein and calcium, and the foreman to direct it all, which is where things like vitamin D and healthy fats come in. Without those partners, the nutrients from the fruit can't do their job as effectively. It's all about synergy. A healthy breakfast isn't about a single superfood, but a team of nutrients working together to support your longevity and independence. It's a small shift in thinking that makes a world of difference. So, as we've walked through these common pitfalls, eating too little, relying on processed junk, avoiding dairy, or having only fruit, maybe you've seen a bit of your own routine reflected back at you. If you have, please don't feel discouraged. Oh, not at all. This is actually a moment of triumph. Recognizing what isn't working is the very first and most important step toward building something that does. It's the start of a new chapter in your journey of healthy aging. If any of this is resonating with you, give this video a little thumbs up to let me know we're on the right track. Now, let's turn the page and focus on the good stuff. The delicious, nourishing foods that are your true allies in the quest for strong bones and vibrant well-being. These aren't exotic, hard-to-find ingredients. They are simple, wholesome foods that can easily become a part of your daily rhythm. First up is one of my absolute favorites: plain, unsweetened yogurt. This humble food is a true champion of nutrition, packed with bone-building calcium and high-quality protein. But the magic of yogurt doesn't stop there. It's also a fantastic source of probiotics, those friendly little bacteria that support your gut health. A healthy gut is like a well-oiled machine, able to efficiently absorb all the wonderful nutrients you're feeding it. So when you eat yogurt, you're not just delivering calcium, you're also ensuring your body can actually take it in and put it to work. It's a wonderful 2-for-1 deal for your long-term health and quality of life. Next on our list of heroes is the incredible edible egg. For years, eggs got a bad rap because of cholesterol fears, and many seniors still avoid them. But thankfully, modern nutrition science has vindicated the egg. The truth is, for most people, dietary cholesterol has very little impact on blood cholesterol. What eggs do have is high-quality protein, and, crucially, one of the few natural food sources of vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. Vitamin D is absolutely essential. It acts like a key, unlocking the door that allows calcium to leave your digestive system and enter your bloodstream, where it can then be transported to your bones. Without enough vitamin D, you could be consuming plenty of calcium, but it won't do you much good. Eating a whole egg, yes, the yolk is where the good stuff is a simple, delicious, healthy habit that directly contributes to your strength and independence. Let's venture into the water for our next powerhouse, fatty fish like salmon or, my personal secret weapon, sardines. These fish are loaded with anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids, which are not only great for your heart and an active mind, but also help soothe achy joints. And, like eggs, they are a fantastic source of that all-important vitamin D, making them a cornerstone of nutrition for seniors. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Sardines for breakfast? Stay with me here. Canned sardines, especially the ones packed with their tiny, completely edible bones, are one of the most incredible sources of calcium you can find. Mashing them up on a piece of whole grain toast with a slice of tomato is a savory, incredibly satisfying meal that your bones will thank you for. It's about being open to new ideas that can profoundly impact your health and happiness. Let's not forget the mighty crunch of nuts and seeds. A small handful of almonds, walnuts, or a sprinkle of chia seeds on your breakfast can elevate it from good to great. These little morsels are packed with healthy fats, magnesium, and other minerals that play a supporting role in bone health. They provide lasting energy, help keep you full, and add a wonderful texture and flavor to your morning meal, contributing to a higher quality of life. And we can bring fruit back into the picture, but this time as part of the team. Fruits like oranges, kiwis, and strawberries are brimming with vitamin C. As we touched on earlier, vitamin C is crucial for producing collagen, which forms the flexible matrix of your bones. A bone that is all mineral would be brittle, like chalk. It's the collagen that gives it resilience and toughness. So, pairing these fruits with your yogurt or oatmeal is a fantastic strategy for comprehensive bone health. Now that we have our all-star lineup of ingredients, let's talk about putting them together in a way that is easy, delicious, and fun. After all, healthy habits should be a source of joy, not a chore. The goal is to create meals that you genuinely look forward to eating, which is the surest way to build consistency and achieve lasting well-being. Remember, this is your path to greater independence and a more vibrant life. Imagine starting your day with a beautiful bowl of creamy, plain yogurt. Now, swirl in a handful of bright red strawberries for that vitamin C boost. Top it with a sprinkle of crunchy walnuts for healthy fats and a spoonful of rolled oats for fiber. In just a few minutes, you've created a breakfast that is a symphony of flavors and textures, and every single ingredient is working in concert to strengthen your bones. How wonderful is that? If this sounds like a breakfast you'd enjoy, let me know in the comments. Or maybe you're someone who prefers a savory start to the day. Picture this, a warm slice of hearty whole grain toast toasted to perfection. On top, you spread a generous layer of creamy avocado, a great source of healthy fats. Then, you place a perfectly cooked egg, poached, fried, or boiled, and sliced right on top. A final sprinkle of chia seeds adds a little extra calcium and crunch. It's a breakfast that feels indulgent, but is actually a powerhouse of nutrition for seniors. If you have a few extra minutes and want something warm and comforting, how about a simple spinach and cheese omelette? The eggs provide that vital protein and vitamin D, while the spinach brings in magnesium, another key mineral for bone health. A little sprinkle of low-fat cheese adds a nice boost of calcium and flavor. This kind of meal provides steady, reliable energy that will carry you through your morning activities, whether it's exercise, hobbies, or spending time with loved ones, all contributing to your happiness. And for those mornings, when you're on the go or just want something different, a smoothie can be your best friend. But not just any smoothie. A bone-building smoothie. Blend a base of milk or a fortified plant-based milk with a banana for potassium, a handful of almonds for healthy fats and minerals, and a dash of cinnamon for flavor. It's a quick, easy, and incredibly satisfying way to drink your way to better bone health and overall wellness. Now, it's time to address the elephant in the room. The drink that so many of us rely on to start our day, believing it's a non-negotiable part of waking up. I'm talking about coffee. But here is the crucial distinction that Dr. Henry always emphasizes. The problem isn't the coffee itself, but the excess of coffee, especially when it's the only thing you have for breakfast. Here's what happens. When you drink large amounts of coffee on an empty stomach, the caffeine can interfere with your body's ability to absorb calcium. It's not that it's a poison, but it can be a roadblock if not balanced correctly. It can slightly increase the amount of calcium that gets flushed out of your system. Over time, if this is your daily habit, it can contribute to a net loss of bone density, working against your goals for longevity. So please, hear me when I say this. You do not have to give up your beloved morning coffee. I certainly haven't. The key is balance and smart nutrition. The solution is simple. Always pair your coffee with a nutrient-dense breakfast, like the ones we've been talking about. When you have a meal rich in calcium and other nutrients, the minor effects of the coffee become insignificant. It's about making your breakfast a buffer that protects your bones. The real takeaway here is the power of variety. Falling into a routine of eating the same exact thing every single day, even if it's healthy, can mean you're missing out on a wide spectrum of vitamins and minerals. One day, have the yogurt bowl. The next, enjoy the avocado toast. Maybe the day after, it's the omelette. This rotation ensures your body gets a diverse range of building blocks, which is fundamental for healthy aging and maintaining an active mind and body. Ultimately, your breakfast is more than just food. It's a daily ritual. It's the first act of self-care you perform each day. Treating it as such, as a quiet moment to nourish your body and set a positive tone for the hours ahead, can have a profound impact on your happiness and overall well-being. It's a simple, powerful habit that reaffirms your commitment to your own health and independence day after day. So, let's bring it all home. Your morning meal is not just about staving off hunger until lunch. It is a daily, conscious investment in your future. It's an investment in a future where you can move with confidence, where you have the energy to pursue your passions, and where you maintain your precious independence for years to come. Every choice you make at the breakfast table is a deposit into your health account, building toward a richer quality of life. I want you to remember the wisdom of Dr. Henry and the stories we've shared. It is never, ever too late to start. You have the power, right now, to change the trajectory of your health. Tomorrow morning, when you sit down to eat, I want you to look at your plate and see it not just as food, but as medicine, as fuel, as your partner in the beautiful journey of longevity. Choose with your bones, your well-being, and your vibrant future in mind. What is one small change you feel inspired to make to your breakfast routine starting tomorrow? I would genuinely love to read your thoughts in the comments below. Your journey inspires me and everyone else in this wonderful community. And if this conversation has been helpful, please don't forget to subscribe and click that little bell so you won't miss our next video, where we'll be talking about simple exercises to boost your balance. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Take care of those bones, and I'll see you soon.